I'll have to tell you this story from childhood about Stephen Leybourne's rally chopper. Since I've just been bragging on Facebook about being on an e-scooter at age 55 and taken off the pavement a little bit and on some rough ground and probably getting about that much air, half a second less. That back wheel definitely was off the ground, and so was the front one. Anyway, long ago, back when I was probably 11, 12, I had a Grifter XL, big chunky thing. My mate had a rally sports bike with the curved handles and a 10-speed shifter, and Steve had the classic rally chopper in purple. Right, and we're up at Newton Hall at Richmond Park, playing field there. And back then, at the far end of the field, you dip down off the football pitch like that, and then you ran off on a little flat bit, and there was loads of trees and a pathway through. And trees had been ripped up ages ago, and there was big scoops in the ground, dried out, baked in the sun, perfect for running your push bike through. It was like a naturally built bike park for the kids, dipping in and out these scoops where the trees used to be, big huge things. So we found one that was incredibly the best, and you could come down from the goalposts, down the bank, pedal like hell, and aim for this huge pothole, if you like. Line it up right, and you'll fly through and get some serious air out the back end. Couple of foot off the deck, it would seem like more, but you know. But you had to look out for this large oak tree in the way, which was just like, you know, huge. You'd get your arms around it, job, you know. An adult couldn't even get their arms around it, it was that wide. And you had to go through this scoop and steer off to the left, otherwise that tree would be in your way. And you couldn't go to the right, it just wasn't good enough. That was another disaster. So it was only this one route through. So I'd been through a number of times. So John on his racer, and Steve had done it a couple of times, but he wasn't so sure, Steve, because rally choppers don't steer very well, do they? They look great, but they don't handle very well. So we jeered Steve up for another run at the jump, and reminding him to keep to the left. So me and John stood at the goalpost while Steve roared off down the hill, clicking it through the gears, and he went through that scoop brilliantly. And all I saw from my vision is him just fly out of that scoop like that and smash clean into the tree, grabbing it literally like that, like he came out the scoop and grabbed the tree, woof, with the bike coming in from behind, and him sliding down, that's it. And me and John back up at the goalposts, propping each up with laughter. Never seen anything as funny as that. He just smack. We were absolutely tears of laughter. Me and John, we'd raced over, obviously. Steve's picking himself off the ground, his tears. And we're rushing over. Are you all right, mate? But the problem was we couldn't stop laughing. And he's, shut up, man, shut up. And we're like, God, sorry. It's okay, look, I'm sorry. You know, it was literally like that, nasty as we were kids, you know. I'm going home, which just made us laugh even more. Right? He couldn't ride the bike, it was fucked, and he's got a handlebar, he's fucking limping away like this across the field, right? And me and John are just up against the tree, like, fucking no good. Stephen's mum said he wasn't allowed to come out and play with us after that. Don't know why. Apparently she thought we were troublemakers. It was his choice to do the fucking jump, not mine. I didn't, you know. Bloody hell. It's a shame we didn't have the mobile phones we have now. Back then, God, that one would have gone viral instantly after upload. Off. Yes, what a shot. Stephen Leybourne's chopper.